feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hello and welcome to the video wrap-up show for the Shrimp Tank podcast in Seattle. I'm Dan Whedon, and I'm joined today by my co-host Phil Simchich. We had a fascinating and fun conversation today with Jed Selter, who is an author and global activist. To catch the entire episode, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts and listen. If you want to see any of our shows from about the last 6+ years, you will find every single one on our website at shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle.
So Jed, one of the key concepts in your book is about the value of being introspective. Given that kids and adults are glued to their phones these days, what do you see the value is for people to sit and think and be more introspective about their lives?
If we can get kids especially to do that, obviously, to me, the value is that they will be able to consider how they act, consider how their actions affect other people, and be in a position through that introspection to manage themselves to have excellent relationships.
You know, Jed, you've got a long history of leadership in business and creating and founding a nonprofit, and you've written other books. Talk a little bit about why this book at this time now for you, and what you hope the value to both adults and adolescents is.
I incorporated in this book principles that I've used in business, in leadership, as well as consulting with things like school districts. And the value is helping people to understand themselves enough that they can, as I mentioned to Phil, establish good relationships with others. I wrote the book because of the concern I've had of the isolation of adolescents in the home environment, and the tensions that are potentially there with kids being home all the time and them not being in a position to face-to-face reestablish relationships. And I'm hoping that these principles that they can access will help them do that and grow into being good adults.
Jed, thanks so much for being a guest here on the Shrimp Tank. For our listeners that want to get in touch with you and learn more about your book, how can they get more information?
They can go to my website, www.thelionwhoflinched.com. There's a way to either email me, there's a way to get in contact with me other ways as well.
Everyone, make sure you check out all the replays on shrimptankpodcast.com/Seattle and wherever you get your podcasts, such as iHeart, Apple, or Google. Please follow us on our show's social media pages on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thank you, Phil, for this week co-hosting, and Jed, it was a pleasure talking. Again, for everybody out there, The Lion Who Flinched, great book by Jed Selter. Thank you very much, Jed. Everyone, please do what Phil said. Go to the Facebook page, like us, rate us, review us, do all of that stuff, and join us again every week at 12 p.m. Pacific for our live stream broadcast on that Facebook page. Our next show will be on March 23rd, where our guest will be Shenandoah Davis with Adventure Nanny. Please join us. Michelle Baumberger will be my co-host that day. Until we see you again, please be healthy, be prosperous, and of course, have some fun. Because for right now, the shrimp is back in the tank. So long.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.